I'm joined by an Ennis native and founder of Bitesize Irish, Eoin Ó Conchúir, who's just published a new independent book. It's here in front of me, Seacht mBealach, 7 Ways, Field Guide to Gaeilge Gach Law, launching during her Seachtain Gaeilge, which we spoke about last week. The book encourages small, meaningful daily actions, from speaking and listening to reflecting, helping people reconnect with the language without any pressure or perfection. Eoin, a very good morning to you.
Alan.
Not too bad at all, not too bad. Cercalor, etc., etc. Talk to us a bit about the new book. Congratulations on it, by the way. I was complimenting you on the aesthetics of it visually, but it's the content that really matters. Why did you feel this content was important to get out there?
Yeah, people with the Irish language, we carry so much baggage, and it's a way of letting the language into your life, kind of sidestepping that stuff, away from shame, excuses, and I should be better. Like, we don't need to let the language in that way. We can sidestep it and let the language into your life, into your identity, and it doesn't have to be heavy.
And I think that is a big problem, isn't it? And we touched on it in our chat with Liam Taltig and Rory Henchief about Seachtain Gaeilge last Friday, that the opportunities to speak just in small little conversational ways. People think if they can't jump into being able to be nearly fluent, they're hesitant to speak Irish, and that's a big drawback that we need to get over.
Yeah, like growing up in Ennis, for me, I had to deal with the Gaeilge I have. It always felt like, it's not Gaeltacht Irish. It's not proper or real Irish.
It's not up to par.
It's not up to par. And I had to deal with that for myself. And people carry their own baggage. You know, there's the whole shame from school time as well. And it's kind of coming back to the language. For me, it's these webs of meaning. We get so much deeper into Irish culture and connection and sense of belonging as well. Like Muhan Hillfort down the road in Newmarket, that's been there about 3,000 years. Probably they were speaking some form of Irish, building that. It's just amazing, brings us right back and to the present.
It is a point we forget, that Irish is one of the oldest languages in Europe. How will this book benefit people? On a guide to Gaeilge Gach Law and living Irish every day? Is it in little small chunks that people can use it? And if so, how do they go about that?
Yeah, it is in small chunks. It's a weekly rhythm. So for me, if you have like a theme for every Monday, every Tuesday, you can always come back to that. It's like a never-ending, it's a lifelong journey, is what I call it. So it's actually a bilingual guide, and you've got the Irish on one side and the English on the other. And there's QR codes, so you can scan the QR code and listen on your phone. So I've recorded the Irish part, so you can listen as well. So it's about jumping in. It's not a novel. So you just jump in and take bite-sized pieces, as we say.
Yeah, I think War and Peace Os Gaeilge might scare people off. That is for sure. I think that's handy as well. The QR code is a nice little idea, because it's one thing reading it, but to be able to hear the correct pronunciation of words and so on will really help people come along.
Yeah, it's always people have, and I've dealt with hundreds of people over the years through Bitesize Irish. People will always bring me back to what they need, and for me, I wanted to write it. I realised 2 things actually. I needed to write it Os Gaeilge first, because I started in English, and I was like, no, it's not getting into the authenticity of it. The other one was I had to do it on paper. I opened the laptop, just wasn't working for me. So I sat down.
You went old school.
Went old school, and it came out. I didn't even realise it was going to be a book at the start, but it wanted to be. So you can get it in Ennis and the Hinch bookshops, and online as well from Bitesize Irish.
From Bitesize Irish. Brilliant stuff, and great time to have it out there in Seachtain Gaeilge. Why not pick it up and bring along your Irish and with this reflective guide to living Irish every day. It's called Seacht mBealach, 7 Ways, a Field Guide to Gaeilge Gach Law. Eoin, well done on it.
Thank you. And there's a launch on Wednesday, 11th of March at 7 p.m. It's in Gaeilge Books in the Ennis Market.
Brilliant stuff. Eoin Ó Conchúir, thank you very much. Gur magat agus slán go fáil. Thanks for joining us here.